I wish someone told me this before I started college. It would save me so much time and energy. Between classes, exams, relationships, and figuring out what you want to be when you grow up, it's a lot to handle. But here's the thing. You don't have to navigate the stressosphere alone. In this video, we're going to equip you with practical strategies to not just survive, but thrive. We're talking about tackling stress at its root and finding a sense of calm in the chaos. Because let's face it, the ability to manage stress is like a superpower, so if you're ready to unlock your inner stress management guru, stick around. The pressure to maintain good grades can feel like this invisible weight on your shoulders. You're constantly facing deadlines, exams, and the expectation to excel. It's enough to make anyone want to hide under the covers with a bag of chips. But wait, before you declare war on your textbooks, let's reframe things. Instead of viewing academics as the enemy, think of it as a puzzle to solve. And like any good puzzle master, you need a strategy. Break down those monstrous assignments into smaller, more manageable chunks. Create a study schedule that works for you, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Remember, professors want you to succeed. They have office hours for a reason, so don't hesitate to reach out. Forming study groups can also be a game changer. Explaining concepts to others can actually solidify your own understanding. Don't let the academic pressure turn you into a ball of anxiety. Time management, the elusive unicorn of college life. Between juggling classes, extracurriculars, maybe a part-time job, and attempting to have some semblance of a social life, it's no wonder time seems to slip away. But fear not, my friend, for there are ways to wrangle that runaway clock. It all starts with a little planning. And no, I don't mean scribbling down a to-do list on a napkin 5 minutes before class. Let's talk about real planning. Invest in a planner, whether it's a physical one or an app, and start scheduling your time intentionally. Block out time for classes, studying, work, and yes, even fun. Prioritize your tasks and break them down into smaller, bite-sized pieces. And here's a pro tip. Learn to say no. You don't have to say yes to every social invitation or club commitment. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. College is often touted as the time to make lifelong friends and connections. And while that can definitely be true, it's also a time when social stress can rear its ugly head. Navigating new relationships, dealing with roommates, and feeling the pressure to fit in can be a recipe for anxiety. It's like everyone else got the social playbook and you're stuck trying to decipher hieroglyphics. But here's the secret. Everyone feels that way sometimes. Seriously, even that person who seems to effortlessly float through social situations. The key is to be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not just to please others. Find your tribe, those people who accept you for you, quirks and all. Remember, self-care is not selfish, it's essential. College is expensive, we all know that. Tuition fees, rent, textbooks, the occasional late-night pizza delivery. It all adds up faster than you can say student loan debt. It's no wonder that financial stress is a major source of anxiety for many students. But before you start selling your plasma to make rent, let's take a deep breath and explore some ways to tame this financial beast. Knowledge is power, so the first step is to understand your financial situation. Create a budget, track your spending, and see where your money is going. It's amazing how eye-opening this exercise can be. Next, look for ways to reduce expenses. Can you cut back on eating out? Find cheaper textbooks online? Explore scholarship opportunities? Every little bit helps. Don't let financial stress take control. Be proactive and take charge of your finances. So you're in college, supposedly figuring out what you want to be when you grow up. Except the more you think about it, the less clear it becomes. It's like staring into a magic 8-ball, except instead of answers, all you see is a swirling vortex of uncertainty. Sound familiar? You're not alone. The pressure to have it all figured out can be paralyzing. But here's the liberating truth. You don't have to have all the answers right now. In fact, most people change careers multiple times throughout their lives. Instead of stressing about the future, focus on the present. Explore your interests, take classes that spark your curiosity, and don't be afraid to experiment. You never know, that random elective on beekeeping might just lead you to your dream career. Embrace the uncertainty, view it as an opportunity for growth and exploration. Okay, let's hit the pause button on all the mental chatter for a moment and talk about something incredibly simple, yet incredibly powerful: breathing. You might be thinking, I breathe all the time, how is that going to help my stress levels? But here's the thing. Most of us don't breathe properly, especially when we're stressed. We tend to take shallow breaths, which actually signals to our body that we're in danger, further increasing our stress response. Enter controlled breathing exercises, your secret weapon against the stress monster. One technique that's particularly effective is the 4-7-8 method. Here's how it works. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes if you'd like, and inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. Mindful moments, finding calm in the chaos. In our fast-paced, always-on world, it's easy to get swept up in the current of to-dos, deadlines, and constant distractions. It's like our minds are running a marathon they never signed up for. But what if I told you that you can find moments of peace and clarity amidst the chaos, even if it's just for a few minutes at a time? That's where mindfulness comes in. Mindfulness is all about being present in the moment, without judgment. It's about noticing your thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. And the best part? You don't need any fancy equipment or hours of free time to practice it. Even just taking 5 minutes to sit in silence, focusing on your breath, can make a world of difference. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember to take a mindful break. Time blocking, your secret weapon against procrastination. We've all been there, staring at a mountain of tasks, feeling overwhelmed and paralyzed by indecision. So what do? We procrastinate, of course. We convince ourselves that we work better under pressure, that we'll magically find the motivation later. But here's the thing about procrastination, it's a vicious cycle. The more we procrastinate, the more stressed we feel, and the less likely we are to actually get things done. But fear not, my friend, for there is a way to break free from the clutches of procrastination. Time blocking. This simple yet effective technique involves dividing your day into blocks of time and assigning specific tasks to each block. For example, you might block out 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for studying, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. for lunch and emails, and 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. for working on that big project. And here's a pro tip. Use the Pomodoro technique within your time blocks. This involves working on a task for 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. This can help you stay focused and avoid burnout. By structuring your day this way, you can tackle tasks more efficiently. It's all about creating a rhythm that works for you. So give time blocking a try and watch your productivity soar. Remember, the key is consistency and flexibility. Move your body, boost your mood. When stress has you feeling like a tightly wound spring, sometimes the best thing you can do is move your body. And no, I'm not talking about running a marathon or training for the Ironman. Unless that's your thing, then by all means go for it. Even just a little bit of physical activity can work wonders in reducing stress and boosting your mood. Think of it as a reset button for your mind and body. A brisk walk, a quick yoga session, or even just dancing like nobody's watching can release endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that have a natural stress-busting effect. So, the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, step away from the books or the computer screen and get moving. Gratitude. Shifting your focus from stressed to blessed. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of negativity, especially when stress has you feeling like you're drowning in a sea of to-dos and worries. But what if I told you that there's a simple yet powerful way to shift your focus from stress to blessed? Enter gratitude journaling, your secret weapon for cultivating a more positive and optimistic outlook. The concept is simple. Each day, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you're grateful for. These don't have to be monumental things. It could be something as simple as a sunny day, a delicious cup of coffee, or a good conversation with a friend. The key is to train your brain to focus on the good even when things feel tough. You might be surprised by how this small act of gratitude can have a ripple effect on your overall well-being. So there you have it, a toolbox of strategies to help you conquer college stress and thrive both academically and personally. Remember, managing stress isn't about eliminating it altogether. It's about finding healthy ways to cope and build resilience. It's about recognizing that you're not alone in this journey, that everyone faces challenges and setbacks. And most importantly, it's about being kind to yourself, giving yourself grace when things get tough, and celebrating your successes along the way. Now go forth and conquer, my friend. You've got this. By implementing these strategies, you'll not only reduce stress, but also enhance your productivity and overall well-being. Thanks for watching.